This is the voice of the Patriot, where we speak truth to power. Now here we don't criticize, but if we must, we'd only do that on one condition: to build and not to destroy. That is why we keep saying we are in the service of God and country. And be warned, here we are not neutral. We have taken sides, the side of the truth. My brother, my sister, this is in the service of God and country. And my name, Blakk Rasta. This is the voice of the Patriot. And of course, today we have a number of issues to look at, and I need you to come along. Now, the very first story I want to look at, my brother, my sister, is taken from Ghana Web. And it says, Ken Bawumia showdown could be more damaging than Alan's exit. And these are the utterances of a former NPP chairman. I read, a former chairman of the new Patriotic Party, the NPP in Fomena, Akwesinti, has issued a caution to the party's leadership ahead of its upcoming flag bearer election scheduled for January 2026. It stressed the need for absolute fairness and transparency in the selection of the party's next presidential candidate, warning that any perceived bias or imposition could lead to greater divisions than what occurred during the departure of former Trade Minister Alan Kyerematen. Now, the party must prioritize the concerns of the grassroots and youth. It should not be about how long someone has served the party. Even someone who joined yesterday may bring fresh, transformative ideas, he said, while speaking in an interview on Oyerepa TV on June 18, 2025. According to him, the MPP's focus must shift from internal politics to addressing the pressing challenges faced by its grassroots members. He believes that the lack of attention to such grievances is what fueled the exit of Alan Kyerematen, who later broke away to form his own political party. Now, this time the party must listen to the base. The two leading contenders, Kennedy Ejapong and Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, are not just ordinary members. They are strong forces within the party, and we must ensure fairness so that whoever loses will feel respected enough to stay with the party. Now, my brother, my sister, I honestly don't feel like talking about this issue. But on hindsight, I think that if I don't, not many people will be bold enough to say what I want to say. It's a shame, a big fat shame, that the NPP, such a loser party, is still counting on a loser like Bawumia, to the point that he's even still being seen as a strong force within the party. A loser like that. My brother, my sister, what does this party want to achieve at all? Is it a show of popularity or effrontery? Is it a show of nonchalance? Or what? My brother, my sister, look, if you join 1 million Bawumias, the value is still the same. Careless talking, my brother, my sister, lies, and what have you? My brother, my sister, if these are the two people that the NPP has, then I'm crying for the NPP. Left to these two people alone, I would any day go for Kennedy Ejapong. Much as we know him as a vitriolic person, speaks his mind, can get very angry and say a lot of things and regret later. He's better than a liar. Kennedy has never been seen as a liar. He's rather a loose cannon. And for me, a loose cannon is 1 trillion times better than a liar. Bawumia goes around saying a lot of things. And when the tapes are played back to him a few months later, he bows his head in shame. It is still clear in our mouths. Now I'm going to give you 1 million Ghana cedis. Is this person credible? But we gave them the benefit of the doubt. We all sat back and watched them. The people of La decided to wait until they couldn't wait anymore and had to hit the street, some of them naked, because the only hospital in the area had been grazed down, not by any fires, but by the nonchalant hands of Nanado and his cohorts. Whilst they were busily sinking a lot of millions in a dirty hole, a house they wanted to build for God, when brothers and sisters did not even have hospitals that they promised us. My brother, my sister, Bawumia supported this nonsense. He even paid money from his own pockets into that sinkhole, dirty, smelly sinkhole. Is this guy credible? Don't you have common sense? You have no brains? You can't see that this guy is a charlatan fake? I am angry, my brother. When will this nation develop? When we continue fooling ourselves? When we continue to become stooges of nonchalant politicians? Are you not tired of these lies? For all I know, my brother, my sister, a loose cannon, a man who talks by heart, is better than a liar. No wonder the Quran says no liar would ever go to heaven. Their place is the hell. If this is anything to go by, Bawumia's place has already been booked in hell. In fact, a VIP seat in hell. Bawumia deserves a VIP seat in hell. If Bawumia had won the last elections, I would have no place in this country. And you saw what happened. I was out there in Jamaica. I was out there in some other countries. I paid my rent, ready to pack bag and baggage. I lost that rent. I lost it. When Mahama won, I decided that no, I would have to return. And what happened? I lost my rent. But that is okay. To the MPP, listen, if you are short of candidates, resurrect some of your dead ancestors and bring them back. It's better than these charlatans you guys are portraying to be heroes of your party. We are tired of the lies. As for Nanado, he can't even walk in public right now. I'm sure some people would even threaten to stone him. And I'm not encouraging that in any way. As for Nanado, he can never walk in public. The shame he brought into this country. The dwindling city that almost became a toilet paper. Mahama came into power in less than how many months? 3 months. Bam! The dollar fell.